Another one of those echo preservers.
I'm not so sure they're preservers at all.
Brilliant. You're getting a little unnervingly good at that.
Thanks, I think. So what sinks a city?
Vestiges.
Plural?
Yes. Though the people who lived here wouldn't have called them that. Vestiges were an integral part of that period of history, as was their power.
Sounds like a very different time.
That's why we started calling them vestiges.
So, any brilliant ideas for navigating a frozen lake?
I imagine a boat would be just fine.
Oh, yeah. Did you bring one?
It's an Emic city. We'll find a boat somewhere. At least there isn't much further down to go.
Dustar. Talk about birds of a feather.
Come on, through here.
This place is frozen solid. There!
Look over here.
What is that? Another weird preserver?
This one looks a little more familiar. Let me try something.
Whoa.
It is a preserver.
There.
How's it looking?
I'm pretty sure I'm getting somewhere.
We're out. Not half bad, if I say so myself.
Looks like you were right about the boat, too. How are you holding up in the cold?
Surprisingly well. Honestly, I should buy another one of these coats. It's been working wonders today. Iceberg! Look out!
I see it.
Somehow I'm starting to feel this isn't going to be a relaxing boat ride. That's the gate, Ward, looming overhead, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it's beautiful or terrifying.
It's beautiful to me. Though I can see it frightening Dalsman. It's beaten them back often enough.
What about hapless old men stuck somewhere in the middle?
There is no middle. The sheep that stands by and watches the butcher work is not safe. It's just waiting its turn.
There's a lever up there, though I don't see a good way of reaching it.
I'll figure something out.
You always seem to.
I hear something up there. Get ready. You did pretty good in that one.
There's one of those echo preservers here. Can you find your way up?
I'll manage. All right, now how does this help me get to the other side? There we go. Shouldn't be far now.
Just through that door, if my mental map is accurate.
There. Open.
Excellent work. Let's get back down to the boat.
I hope nobody was wearing this.
There's a lever up there, though I don't see a good way of reaching it.
I'll figure something out.
You always seem to. That butcher analogy you used before? Where did you hear that?
From my father. Why?
There's a similar proverb in the Reichendal. I wondered if the two were related. A flock is done no favors by their shepherd starving.
What does that mean? Don't feel bad for eating your sheep? Or conquering your neighbors?
That's certainly a school of thought. But I've always taken it to mean that It is a leader's duty to make difficult decisions, even if they might seem cruel.
Is that how you were taught it?
Yes. And how I taught it to Zara.
We'll have to raise that bridge if we want to get any further. Some unfriendly faces ahead. Why do they always put the lever so far away from the damn gate?
I found a part of the bridge controls up here.
Okay. That's all of them. Iron sand. That'll help me get up to those bridge controls. There we go. The way is open. Back to the boat. When was the last time you saw her? Before all this?
It would have been nearly 20 years now. She wasn't even 10.
Why wait so long? What happened?
She just started her training with the military. It had just been the two of us up until that point, and, well, it was becoming difficult to bear. Raising a child is hard enough, but one whose tantrums split the very earth? I was afraid.
So you left her? To people like Auric?
No. No, of course not. But I did make the mistake of trusting them to take care of her. They told me I'd be able to visit her daily, but when I started objecting to the nature of their training, that privilege was quickly revoked. When I objected to that, they decided my value had reached its limit. I barely escaped with my life.
I'm sorry.
Don't pity me. I was a fool. And I made a fool's mistakes. She's the one who's had to pay for them.
Dıştar. Get ready. This dates back to the city's fall.
Do you think this boat is as old as the rest of this place?
Might be. Why do you ask?
It just doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Maybe it was brought here later. We can't be the first people to go digging.
Thank you. That helps.
Anytime. Looks like the preserver from the cave.
I'll help out like last time. Just let me know when you want me to activate it.
This place is a mess. At least it shouldn't be too hard to find a way up. was trickier than I thought.
I don't think you're done quite yet.
These people really pulled out all the stops for this one.
I wish I could do more to help, but I have full faith in your abilities.
Great. Thanks. All right, one step closer. Thought I heard something. Almost there. Got it. Let's get back to the boat.
Does it get this cold at the gates themselves?
Sometimes.
Sounds like a miserable posting.
Not as miserable as it is for anyone trying to besiege them.
It occurs to me that I never really asked why you did come back for me there at the camp.
It's so hard to believe I missed the conversations.
I think you know the answer to that. Besides, it's a dangerous thing to admit. It may be hard to believe now, but I could always find more things to talk about.
Spare me, please.
Will you tell me then? What changed?
I guess I realized I wasn't angry with you. Being a parent was never my father's strong suit, especially not to a vestige. I mean, he tried in his own way. He made me his apprentice to get me out of the city, away from Kor. He taught me self-control and discipline. He kept me striving towards the dream that there would be a time where I had full control of my powers and we could just go back to being a family. But then he died. And that time never came.
I'm sorry then.
Yeah, me too. Looks like this old thing won't be getting us any further.
I see a set of gates up there. Might be a way into the city proper. Now these look promising.
Let's see if they open before we start celebrating.
Oh, more caves.
What were you expecting? A grand cityscape buried in the ice?
Well, it would have been nice. Maybe we'll find something better up ahead.
Smells like we found something, all right. Dürter.